Hello and welcome to the VA or Ratify ERA quick guide to creating and using Twitter. The first step is to go on your computer and go directly to the Twitter site. That's www.twitter.com and click the sign up button. You can then enter your name and your phone number or your email address. If you use your phone number, be sure not to add any dashes and that you are using a cell phone number, as it's going to generate a code sent to you and you cannot access that on a landline. So you'll either want again to enter your cell phone or your email address. Once you've added your name and either phone number or email, click the blue sign up button, which will prompt you to verify phone or maybe verify email. Click the OK button and it will send you a verification code. Please enter the verification code and then press Next. This proves you are who you say you are. You'll need a password for your account. It needs to be 6 characters or more. You may want to write that down as well too. The next 2 screens we're going to skip. They are trying to gather information from you about what you might be interested, but we know what you're interested in. You're interested in the ERA. So you can skip for now on the what you're interested in screen, and also for the suggestions for you to follow, you can click Next. It's going to ask you if you want to have notifications sent to you. You can either allow notifications or skip for now, and we're going to skip for now. Now your home page has been set up. It will show your username in the left-hand corner, and then suggest some things you might want to follow, but we're going to ignore those for now. It will ask you if you'd like to add a photo. You can do that, or you can just press skip. We're going to press skip. It will also ask you if you'd like to add an introduction about yourself. That might be a little bit of information or interests that are particular to you, like the ERA. We're going to skip that now. We're also going to skip adding your birthday and where do you live. That will now bring you to your complete profile being set up. It does prompt you and say that you can always make changes later, and indeed you can. Now we're going to go find the state campaign, so you'll want to click the blue button that says Find People to Follow. You are now on a screen that says Who to Follow. What you'll want to type in there is VAratifyERA, and then click the Search Twitter button. That will pull all the accounts that mention that text. Now your screen will look something like this, showing the primary state account, VAratifyERA, as well as other groups within the state that have active Twitter campaigns going on, primarily Charlottesville and Shenandoah. You will also see some individual profiles of people who are ERA supporters, specifically VAratifyERA supporters. There will be a blue button on each one of those pages. You'll want to click on at least the Virginia Ratify ERA campaign, and I would say Shenandoah and Charlottesville as well. You may also want to choose some of those other individuals. After you click the follow buttons, they will turn blue and you can choose either latest or top in the upper left-hand corner to see their tweets. Your screen will now display the tweets of all the people or the groups that you are following. The fastest and easiest way to support a tweet is to like it, and all that entails is clicking on the little heart. You can scroll through as many tweets as you see and like as many as appeal to you. Another way to support a tweet is to retweet it. You can retweet 2 different ways, with or without adding a comment. It almost looks like the little recycling symbol, but it's a square. If you click that, it will let you retweet without a comment, and you would just hit the retweet button, that's the blue button, or where it says add a comment, you can type in your comment, or you can type in the 2 hashtags highlighted in yellow. Those are the primary hashtags we're using for the campaign, and that will help drive Twitter traffic to your tweet and other related tweets. Those hashtags are, for those of you who are listening, hashtag VAratifyERA all together, and hashtag 38th state all together. Either way, whether you add a comment or not, your next step is to press the blue retweet button. So now you've done it. You've liked a tweet and you've retweeted. Here's just a short guide to understanding what your Twitter homepage is going to look like on your computer. You will have a home button in the upper left-hand side where you can always go back and see tweets, search for them, or write your own. In the middle, at the top, it will have a place that says what's happening. That's where you can write a tweet. And then on the right side, under who to follow, again, it's Twitter suggestions for ERA-related accounts that you might want to follow, or at least the Twitter thinks that you might want to follow, given the content that you've liked and retweeted so far. You may want to go back and see your tweets. You'll go to the home button, and then under your name, it will show the text tweets and following. If you click on tweets, that's going to show you your tweets. Maybe you want to see who you're following. In that case, you would click underneath your name, following. In this case, there are 4 people that we're following. It will then provide you a summary screen of who you are following. And again, those are those sort of general pictures showing which organizations or people that you're following. That's where the main state campaign would show up. And you can see, yes, indeed, you are following them as well. You may want to search using hashtags. That's completely optional and up to you. If you do, these are several that you can look for that have been used by the state. Again, our 2 primary hashtags are VAratifyERA and 38th state. Other ones that have been used by the campaign are ERA Now, VA Fearless, ERA, and Equal Rights Movement. Those will pull back more general content, not specifically related necessarily to Virginia. But if you wanted to take this an additional step and look around and see what else is out there, those are some ones you could use too. What if you want to add a comment or a message? A comment is the little, looks like a thought bubble that if you click on that, it will prompt you through writing a public comment to the person who created the tweet. If you click on the little envelope symbol, that will prompt you to send a private message to the person who created the tweet. You do not need to do this. It's completely optional. And what we need most of all are likes and retweets. So basically you're done. You've gone through, now you decide to log out. That's not always completely obvious. So what you'll want to do is click on the little head. It's gray. And then go down the drop-down screen and click Log Out. Congratulations, you are now fully equipped to like and retweet VAratifyERA related tweets. Thank you for going through this with us, and we look forward to your participation.